My biggest hope for you in taking Biology 182 is that you come to recognize that science is so much more than the accumulation of facts in a textbook. This is the Campbell's biology text, a very expensive text which I no longer make you purchase. Science is more than that. Science is actually a process. It's a means by which we can train our minds. It's a tool by which humanity can ask some of the most profound questions, like, how did this universe come to be? Those are the pillars of creation. The little points of light, those are stars like our sun being born. The picture on the left is taken from the Hubble Space Telescope, which was launched in 1990, compared to the newest images on the right from the James Webb Telescope, launched on Christmas Day 2021. The James Webb represents the best of us. It's an amazing feat of human ingenuity and engineering. I want you to take a minute and check out the Netflix trailer below. It's your first of many extra credit opportunities in Biology 182. Science allows us to ask these profound questions like, what are we? Where did we come from? What does it even mean to be human? Did you know that there were at least 20 other human-like creatures that came before us? Archaeologists have recovered the remains of over 6,000 different individuals. Okay, so check this out. This is Australopithecus afarensis. So clearly, this is not the original fossil. It's a priceless fossil. This is a cast of a fossilized skull remain. So Australopithecus afarensis was a hominid species. And what that means is this was a bipedal ape. An ape that got around on two legs just like you and I. Different from a chimpanzee or a gorilla that's a knuckle walker. So Australopithecus afarensis lived in East Africa, in Ethiopia, in Kenya, and in Tanzania between 3.5 and 2.96 million years ago. Little tidbit, the most famous Australopithecine is named Lucy in honor of the famous Beatles song, one of my favorites, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. But here's what's crazy. So compare the cranial volume of this Australopithecine to us, okay? So here on my right hand, this is an anatomically modern human, okay? We have had this cranial volume, skull features like this, for about 300,000 years. The Australopithecine, it has a cranial volume of only 450 cubic centimeters. Compared to us, we have a much larger brain. The cranial volume here is about 1350 cubic centimeters. So what this means is there has been very, very strong natural selection for increasingly larger and larger brains over the past 4 million years, at least until we invented smartphones. One of my heroes, the legendary astronomer, possibly the greatest science communicator of all time, author of two of my favorite books, Cosmos and Contact. Dr. Carl Sagan says it perfectly. Science is more than a body of knowledge. It is a way of thinking. Science is a way of skeptically interrogating the universe. I love that. Skeptically interrogating the universe itself. But please note here that skepticism is hard. It is truly the road less traveled. Skepticism is not the default setting in our brains. Our brains are evolutionarily hardwired for belief. We humans, we tend to find pattern in meaningless noise. What do I mean by that? We see circus animals like elephants and giraffes in the clouds on a hot summer day. We see human faces in meaningless blotches of ink. We humans, we're gullible. We easily fall prey to wild conspiracy theories on X. We're attracted to supernatural explanations to explain reality, from gods to ghosts. Carl Sagan goes on to say, if we are not able to ask skeptical questions, to interrogate those who tell us that something is true, to be skeptical of those in authority, then we are up for grabs for the next charlatan, either political or religious, who comes rambling along. Here I sit in December 2024, and those words have never rung more true. Hear me now. Do not accept a claim as truth just because someone from a place of authority says it is so. Question what I say. Question what your parents say. Be easy on grandma, be respectful. Question your pastors and your priests and your rabbis and your mullahs and your gurus. Question your politicians. Be skeptical. Here's the key. I'm not saying that we don't respect someone that spent decades of their life educating themselves. We respect that, but we always ask to see the empirical evidence. Show me the data. Show me the peer-reviewed scientific literature that supports any truth claim.